Hello, everybody. Joe, the computer scientist here, and I haven't been very productive. So I've been watching a lot of videos and consuming a lot of podcasts lately, and there's a term that I came up with, and it's unproductive productivity. And it's a lot of what I've been doing, and it's a lot of the reason I haven't been posting videos lately, and it's a lot of reason why I am still not where I am programming wise. And this probably sounds really stupid, but I was listening to, I believe it was Brandon Carter, actually, of all people. It was Brandon Carter, and he's talking about building a business and being productive, blah blah blah. But the thing that stuck out to me was him saying, do things that actually move the needle. And I remember when I wanted to start this YouTube channel, and the first thing I did was I created like just branding. I made sure the branding looked good, and then I just posted that first video, and the good thing is that I posted the video, but the thing that actually does not move the needle is but it feels productive, is creating the accounts and then pimping out the accounts, making them feel all great and nice, but you're not actually creating the content for the accounts, if that makes sense. And then for me, this really translated to LeetCode. LeetCode is my unproductive, productive activity. I want to code more. I want to create more projects, but doing LeetCode is coding. It's practicing data structures and algorithms, but it's not adding to my portfolio. These are things that, a lot of people do. We all want to learn a language, so we go out and we buy the books and we do all the research to figure out the best way to learn X, Y, and Z. And, maybe even we actually start watching the video. But watching a video on for loops is productive, but not really if you're not using the for loop that you're learning. And that's really what I've been doing with pretty much everything that I want to learn this entire time. I stepped away from YouTube because I kind of knew that once I graduated, I didn't really know what I was going to make videos about, because I'm not that great at creating projects, even though I know how to code. And I didn't really just want to do LeetCode forever. But when I came back and I'm making these LeetCode videos, and I'm probably still going to be putting them out, was because I didn't really know what else to put out. So I'm just putting out LeetCode videos instead of maybe making like some simple project, like a dummy project, that I could just throw out there for pure learning purposes, which would actually kind of move my needle towards being a better programmer, which is what I really want to do. So with that being said, I'm actually creating a project now, and I have a login screen. It's an application, it's on my phone, and it's actually connected to a database. Did I use AI for it? Yes and no. So I have a video on my channel where I'm talking about how AI needs to be used wisely, and I genuinely believe that the way that I'm using it for this project is actually being used wisely. And I like this because I open VS Code and then I think, okay, what do I want to do now? I want to connect it to a database. Where do I start? I can either use AI and just say, how do I connect this to a database? It's going to give me everything step by step by step. Or because this is a project that I'm not going to get paid for, actually just take more time in my free time outside of my 9 to 5, look it up, read through the Stack Overflow, and just learn to create it. And then, maybe once I'm at the tail, I was actually not using Stack Overflow. I was actually using the not React Native, but the Firebase docs. But that's neither here nor there. Using something that's not AI, reading through it, and actually using what I'm learning or just what I'm reading through. And even in making videos, I always feel like everything needs to be perfect, so I'll sit down on the couch and try to think of ideas, which is productive, but I never actually sit down in front of this camera and just let words come out of my mouth. And honestly, completely separately, but totally related, my problem is complacency. I do want to be the best programmer that I can be, but I also have a job where I can be the best test engineer that I can be. There's no urgency to actually become a better developer when my actual role, like my title name, isn't a developer. And that's fine if I'm perfectly fine with where I am in life And to be honest, I kind of am. But the thing that scares me is the fact that anything can happen at any moment, and then I'm not perfectly fine with where I'm at. So I'm trying to find not ambition, not motivation, I don't even know if discipline is like what it seems like discipline is what I'm really looking for, but I'm really just trying to look for, I guess it is discipline, but like just the consistency of continuously working on moving the needle. So actually making videos, actually committing code to GitHub towards my my application that I'm making, maybe even make a dummy project that kind of is mimicking what I'm actually doing, just so I can go over it and actually show that one on YouTube, so I can leave the actual project alone. And actually sitting in front of a camera on certain days every week and being consistent with it. And although usually YouTube videos are about, how you can be better, how you can be a better you, and you, this one was a lot of me talking about me. But hopefully you see some of me in you. Pause. Hopefully you realize that some of the things that you've been doing, while they can be seen as productive, are not actually productive. And we actually figure out how to move in the right direction, and we get to our proper destination. But I don't really have anything else to say. This is really just me making a video and putting it out and starting the attempt to be more consistent, because I can't promise you that I'm going to actually post another video within the next week like my plan is, because I've been saying I'm going to be more consistent, and I just haven't. But I'm going to keep trying. You only fail when you actually give up. So the fact that I'm still posting a video, even though the last video was a month ago, shows that I'm continuously trying. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Join my Discord. The link is in the description. You can follow me on Instagram. My name is Jordan the Polymath. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to see all of you in my next video. Thank you for watching.
I'm insecure still, and she's starting to notice. She think my feelings are bogus, but really she is my bonus. I don't like how I wrote this, because